The underground pass, a lot of players hate this, and this is because of all the traps, the planks, and all that stuff you actually have to do. But what if I were to say there is a way to skip all of these mechanics completely? Number one, you need to right click the world map and toggle the high contrast mode. This is so it highlights all the traps and other interactive sceneries. You want to stand right in front of the trap and then click behind it. And then again, click behind it. And this is to ensure that you never activate the traps. For example, let's say there's two right here. You want to stay in the middle and then just boop, you'll be perfectly fine. This also does work with flat rocks as well while you are collecting those orbalites. It's just very important to, okay, you want to stand right in front of the trap and then you'll be safe. If not, for example, let's say if I do this, usually you will get hit by those spikes. But if you do the one method, two, you will never actually activate that trap. And that's because since we are running, we are always 2 tiles ahead of where we are instead of the tile that was on that said trap. I wonder what using this piece of railing on the boulder does. And there is a little unicorn, so hopefully... Oh my gosh, the unicorn died. Holy moly. Oh well, let's just search this bad boy. And, okay, I got a unicorn horn. I wonder what happens if we just bring our own unicorn horn. Will we actually still need to do this method to, I guess, killing? Wait a minute. Whoa. There's another unicorn on the other side? The best thing about the short-footed aura is that you no longer fail obstacles, and that includes pretty much jumping the bridge, which used to be, back in the day, the most stressful thing in the world, since you could fail this like 30, 40 times, and since back then we weren't able to use adrenaline to get our health back, we had to use probably those strawberry baskets, which, yeah, that was horrible. Hello, your king. I went through that whole maze, which was actually pretty easy. By doing so, I completed the underground pass for, get this, an Iben staff, which is a tier 50 weapon. Turns out, as soon as you start the Regicide quest and you have access to tier 1, you're able to unlock the lodestone. This will save you a lot of running since we no longer have to do the underground pass. Hello, king. I completed the quest Regicide, which gains access to wearing the dragon halberd. This is a huge DPS upgrade, as previously I have been using the rune halberd all the way up to my 66 attack that I do have. And I guess as a added bonus, I have access of getting elves as a slayer assignment. Can't believe I'm doing this, but let's buy this dragon halberd for 325 coins. Is there an achievement to wear this bad boy? Nope. Oh, there is an achievement. However, it requires you to kill an elf warrior with the dragon halberd. It will complete an act of war achievement. I'll let you in on a little secret between you and me. I was one who destroyed this guard's catapult, in which case 5 minutes later I walked up to him and he's like, wait a minute, somebody destroyed my catapult, can you fix it? And I was like, yep, you know what, I will perfectly do that. Within the roving elves quest, players will need to yet again enter legacy mode, and this is because we're not able to bring food, runes, weapons, armors, nothing at all to defeat a hill giant. And since we're in legacy mode, we're easily able to probably 4-5 hit this poor guy. If we were in revolution, it would probably take about 1 or 2 minutes. And this is just to get that little concentrated little seed thing for the quest. Roving elves completed for 10,000 strength experience. And more importantly, I chose the crystal bow. What? It's only 20% charged? The Prisoner of Glory quest completed for some massive experience. Morning's End Part 1 quest completed for... Wait, why does this give you thieving XP lamps and HP lamps? That's kind of odd. This is perhaps the best quest to use a short-footed aura, and that will be within Morning's End Part 2 when you are climbing the wall support. This is because you have the world's highest chance of failing this. And wow, this aura prevents you from failing. It is amazing. Huge shout out to one of our members, in which case they did the chores and got us a death talisman, which luckily it does not get consumed. Morning's End Part 2 quest completed. Now I have access to the Temple of Light, which means I'm now able to make Death Runes, and I do have access to Dark Beasts that do conveniently drop the Death Talisman. And from start to finish, this quest probably took me about 52 minutes, but the maze portion, that only took me 34 minutes. Within the light quest completed, one step closer to having Plague's End and access to Prifddinas. Ooh, 76 agility. Remember to do your monthly troll invasion, and then of course put it onto Herblore. Ooh, 77 Herblore now. How in the world did I miss getting 70 prayer? This prayer is a huge upgrade because now I have access to Piety, Rigor, Augury, and Sanctify, although I will have to complete the King's Ransom quest. Got myself a Queen Black Dragon Reaper assignment. Hello, 81 Slayer. Now I have access to the Ascension creatures, although, I mean, I'm going to have to need a lot of keystones before I even do the Lego bosses. For the loot, ooh, 4 magic seeds. That's actually pretty good. After a not so one small favorite quest completed, this one is very good for bank space, and that's because we do get a steel ring, which players are able to right click certain rings and add to your keyring. This is going to be very helpful for a lot of bank space, since I think it holds 14 or 15 different keys that are very useful. This is the most craziest, dumbest thing ever, and that is getting 71 prayer purely thanks to the Nemi Forest. Like, this might be the best method ever. This court judge looks scary with no eyes. However, in the chat box dialogue, he actually do have his eyes. It's just for whatever reason, the NPC himself, he does not have the eyes. I mean, he's actually pretty nice as a judge. I mean, you want to strike fear in the jury. King's Ransom completed. Now I have access to the Nightwave training grounds. Well, this was a bit embarrassing. The knights within the Nightwave training grounds to unlock the tier 70 DPS prayers, they are not immune to necromancy, so you're able to just smack them all the way and they will not reduce your stats at all. Doing so, I did get a range level, which was a little bit odd, but hey, I will take those gains. Ooh, 69 invention. Come on, got one more item to level up. Please be. Yes. 70 invention now. Let's dismantle this bad boy. Hello, 72 invention. With this, now I have access to the Alch machine with Invention Guild. Although, I'm not even sure if I will have all the components, since Invention is extremely difficult. Complete the Falador Hard Achievement task set for a massive buff. And that is, I now have access to that bank deposit within the Crafting Guild. Let's put this 10,000 Herblore experience into Herblore. Aw, not a level. And the Falador shield is also a tier 40 shield. So, I mean, that's kind of good since I don't really have any shield at all. Well, hello there, Ice Queen. Time to defeat you for those Fable Ice Gloves, which will be needed for, I believe, Recipe for Disaster. And I think the Hero's Quest. Wait, where are these gloves now? Somewhere. Okay, there we go. On the floor. Perfect. Yes, welcome to the Heroes Guild Quest. Let's see. I believe we're able to go upstairs and buy, I think it's a dragon longsword. Let me see real quick. Wait. Okay, there's a door. Perfect. Okay, trade. And oh, it's a dragon battle axe. This is very good because it has a special attack which is called Rampage. It increases your strength but lowers your defense and attack. Wow, 200,000 coins? Oh, that's kind of costly. Underneath this guild's basement, you're able to interact with the Fountain of Heroes, which you're able to charge Ring of Wealth and Amulet of Glories. One step closer to complete the Fate of the Gods quest by completing Missing Presumed Death quest, which, I mean, this is not really too rewarding. I mean, 500 prayer experience. Yep, that's it. A measly 500. Fate of the Gods quest completed for massive experience. 125,000 magic experience, 100,000 divination, 75,000 agility, 50,000 summoning, along with getting the Shard of Zaros, which is full protection within Godward Dungeon 1. We'll confirm I have gotten 1 magic level and 1 summoning level, bringing me to 70 summoning. Remember to use your prayer auras, which case it will be salvation, corruption, and then some other one that does increase your experience by 2.5%. And of course, always alter the bones at the chaos altar, in which case this acts as a gilded altar. I will finally be training prayer through normal methods. Previously, I have gotten from 9 all the way to 72 prayer purely thanks to the Nemi Forest. And it's safe to say I have a lot of bones and ashes I will be using as they will be on the bottom of the screen. Although I'm not sure if I will be using 122 dragon bones because this will be needed for necromancy for, I believe, either 30,000 souls or 35,000 souls for the well. Had just enough ashes and bones to get 75 per. This means I have one less requirement for the plagues end quest, and once we do corporeal beasts, I am able to wear those shields that do smite you. Well, hello, 75 construction. I had no idea Fort Foundry was actually this amazing, and it's AFK once you make all of the frames. 80 construction. Now I have access to building the Town Hall Tier 3, which conveniently enough, I did a daily God Banner boost of plus 30, and I did this at 78. That's right, from 78 to 80 construction, you're able to do this before you even get the level, so I mean, that's actually pretty convenient. The only downside is, I believe you need 732 magic logs, which, yeah, that was very brutal to get. First ever green stack on the account, 10 million coins. I'll be using this all on summoning, so let's find out how many charms I do have banked for what level. I am starting out with 70. Safe to say I will easily have 75 banked, and that is because look at these amount of charms. 13,000 green, purely thanks to camping the abyss. And then a buddy within our group did give me 1,800 crimson charms. I mean, this is going to be easy, and GP is not a problem. 71 summoning. 72 summoning. Now have access to the cute and ugly phoenix pets. 73. Once you have made all your pouches, you're able to go to the NPC south of Yunel, swap, and then you're able to get most of your charms back. World Awakes quest, complete it for some nice experience. Let's use this pale lamp. Oh, I need 80 prayer. Okay. How about this one? 110,000 Slayer experience. Hello, 82 Slayer. With these static lamps, I'll be putting it into summoning. So 50,000. Am I getting level? Yep, 74. Oh, I can repeat again. Perfect. Did this get me? The 75. Let's rub these ancient lamps. I'll be putting it into Herblore. 100,000 experience. I now have 80. Whoa, that's actually pretty nice. I'll put it into prayer. I now have 76 prayer. I now have all the levels to do the Plague's End quest. Decided to go back to training summoning. Look at that, 76 now. 77 summoning, 78. Next episode, I will be unlocking Prifddinas, although I will have to do one very painful quest, and that will be the Plague's End, which has a massive annoying puzzle at the very end where we do fight the Dark Lord. However, doing so will gain access to the city that I'm able to train, range, maybe work on some skill capes. Also, we do have some potential of some Slayer Master and some mining area, although I mean it's not really too good. And then we are able to learn how to fly in the air. No, not really the last one. I was just hoping that.